processed food is making us sick. And I can't believe there are some doctors, cardiologists, so forth out there on like Twitter or Facebook or wherever, and they are out there saying, yeah, a calorie is a calorie. It doesn't matter. It's all about how many calories you're eating. And that's just so wrong. I even if you believe in counting calories, I don't, but let's say you do believe in counting calories, and let's say even that um, the amount of calories that you take in outside of the amount of calories that you burn are how you lose weight. Let's say that that's even the case. This is still the problem that happens. If you look at it as in 300 calories of, let's say, a frozen meal, frozen dinner, compared to 300 calories of, let's say, beef, they just do not compare. And here's what I'm talking about. This right here, okay? Orange chicken. It's chicken. You think, hey, this might actually kind of be healthy for me, right? Well, this is a processed mess. I know you can't really see that here. I'm going to put this up in a picture of it so on the screen so that you can see it better. But look at this ingredients list. This is a highly processed food. Okay, this is 310 calories per serving. Total servings is 3 on here, so 930 calories total in this orange chicken. Okay, I guarantee you 930 calories of, let's say, New York strip steak is not the same as 930 calories of this frozen food. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, with this frozen food package, you are getting so many different ingredients that are bad for you. There is, of course, there's sugar. There is 22 grams of sugar per serving, so there is 66 grams of sugar in this entire package. 66 grams of sugar. 49 grams of carbohydrates per serving. So again, we're talking 147 grams of carbohydrates in this thing. There is 13 grams of protein, 39 grams of protein altogether, but you add all those other things into here. I mean, look, there's modified food starch is actually listed in the ingredients list a couple of times. There's so much of it in there that they've listed it a couple of times. Soybean oil, enriched wheat flour, xanthan gum. It says it was fried in vegetable oil. Then, of course, the sauce packet has sugar in it. Soy sauce, sesame seed oil, more xanthan gum, artificial flavor, natural and artificial flavor, just on and on, right? And I'm telling you, you eat this, and the first thing is there's so many carbs in it, there's so much sugar, you're going to get tired, right? A lot of people, when they eat late these days, right, people get tired because they're eating so many carbs. They get tired. Like in the office, like for people that eat lunch, sometimes the afternoon is dragging for them. They're so tired because of what they're eating. It's a very high carb diet that they're eating, and they get tired. So you get tired. You're less active because of that. Okay, so now going back to the whole calorie thing, you're less active. You're burning less calories. When you eat that steak, you don't get tired from it. You have more energy. You end up feeling like and wanting to do things. So you end up moving around more. You're getting natural exercise just from moving around. So now, if you believe in calories, you're burning calories. So this is what I'm talking about, and what a lot of people are talking about when they say a calorie is not a calorie. This 930 calories is not the same as 930 calories from a steak. I mean, look, let me tell you. You look back in pictures from like the 1950s, right? And the ocean and the beach, right? There are so many people there, and they're all skinny. And you ask, why are they all skinny? You go to a beach today, and probably 80 to 85% or more of the people there are overweight. Well, this is why we are eating this processed junk that has stuff that we should not be eating. Instead of eating whole foods, we should be eating whole, as much as possible, one ingredient foods. Um, you look back in the 50s, even when they weren't eating whole foods, they were putting a few different ingredients together and eating them. Not this. I mean, I can't even count this, but there are so many ingredients in this. I mean, there has to be at least 30 to 40 ingredients. There's so much sugar in this. Like I said, 66 grams of sugar just in this. It is insane. And guess what? Most likely, you're probably going to drink a soda of some sort, like a Pepsi or Coke, with this. So you're increasing your calories and your sugar and all that stuff with that as well. That is why we have an issue today as compared to what we had in the 1950s. It's all the sugar, it's all the processed foods that we are eating. Sure, it's simple. You buy this at the store, you put it in your freezer. When it comes time to eat, you put it in the microwave for a few minutes. Let's see, what does it actually say? You can do this in the oven, you can pan fry it, you can air fry it, and you can do it in the microwave. So you can do it as quickly as 3 minutes in the microwave. It's very easy, it's very simple, and that's where they're getting you. They're catching you on this stuff. These processed foods that can just be done really quickly, right? So for people, they are taking the easy way out and they're eating this. And we've been doing this for a long time. We've been eating these highly processed foods, and it is destroying our health. It really doesn't take that long to cook up a steak or some eggs or some chicken, or if you're into more of a whole food vegetables or something like that, you can eat some of that stuff too. You can eat some of that stuff raw even, right? It doesn't take that long to really eat healthy. We need to remember that and not be so caught up in our hectic lives that we have to come up with something quick for dinner. We need to prioritize our health and remember that this is what's hurting us. This is what's making us inflamed. It's causing obesity, it's causing diabetes, all the sugar and all these, seed oils and so forth that are in here, the canola oil and the bean fried and vegetable oil and so forth. These things are inflaming our bodies, and inflammation is just destroying our bodies. It's breaking down our immune systems. It's giving us autoimmune issues and so forth. And we need to become more aware. If we want to get healthy again and be healthy, we need to become more aware and stop eating this type of processed food and eating healthy, good, whole food, 1 to 2 ingredient foods, particularly one ingredient if you can, that is going to be better processed for us, right? Our bodies can process those foods better because they're not so highly processed foods. So it breaks down properly in our bodies, it is used properly, and they're just less inflammation because of it, right? They reduce the amount of inflammation rather than adding inflammation in our body.